This might be one of the most incredible and slightly dangerous adventures we've ever done. Paddling straight to the base of a roaring 136-foot waterfall. The closer we got, the more we questioned whether or not this was a good idea. We were stunned by the magnificence of the waterfall known as the Queen of Tennessee. If you're up for the challenge, I'll show you exactly how to do it, where to stay, the safest way to get here, and the best time of year to experience this breathtaking spot. Because trust me, this is one RV adventure you don't want to miss. I've been wanting to share this video with you guys for a while now. This is probably 2 years ago almost that we went to Burgess Falls State Park in Tennessee. It was so much fun. It was so beautiful. It was so exciting. So I want to start with places to stay. And by the way, this is a travel day for us, so this is going to be a little different. One place is Ragland Bottom Campground, and it's on a lake. I can't remember the name of the lake, so I'll put it on the screen right now. They're waterfront sites with water and electric, no sewer, and I'm not sure if they have a dump station. If they do, I'll put that on the screen as well. I can't remember when I looked the information up. So they have bathrooms, showers, a boat ramp, a volleyball court and a basketball court, playground, all of that stuff. They have some hiking trails and a swim beach, and apparently good fishing. They have walleye and bass, crappie and catfish. This campground is 25 minutes from Burgess Falls State Park, and it's about 12 minutes to Cane Hollow, which is where you would want to launch your boat to go to the waterfalls. It's $32 a night. We wanted to be as close as possible to the state park, so we stayed at Whispering Falls RV Park, and I mean, it's literally like right there. You don't even have to drive. It was right next door. We could just walk right out, right around the corner, and went straight into the visitor center, and then also on all the trails, and we had access to everything just right there. It was so nice. Whispering Falls is a very nice RV park. It was $59 a night, but you're that much closer, you don't have to drive. So I think that's well worth it. They have a restaurant, a little store. There's not a lot of sites, but everything is nice and clean. The sites are concrete, there's grass, it's very well kept. It's a gated entry. They have a little restaurant inside the store, and the food is pretty good. They also have ice cream. Of course, it's big rig friendly. My only complaint about this park was fire ants. They had a ton of fire ants everywhere, and I think they need to spray or something for them because they were just so bad. It's candy bar time.
What?
It's candy bar time. Are we playing the game or not?
Yeah.
We're not picking numbers like usual?
Pick a hand, left or right.
Right. Yes.
What if he got Reese's and you get Reese's?
Pick a hand, left or right. Pick a hand, left or right.
Right. Right is like heads. All you got was... I want this.
No.
You got a king size?
That's all I had.
That's a
I'm a king.
lie.
I get a king size for the king.
I was going to tell you don't get me Twix. I swear.
Here.
No, it's okay.
No,
I'll take
I'll
it.
give you one of these. This is the same. This is equivalent to one whole Snickers.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. And then I'll eat this.
Okay. That sounds good.
I
Okay.
really didn't have any good candy bars in there, except for they had Reese's, and I was like, okay, so you don't want this. So.
You really can't go wrong with Snickers.
Yeah.
Everybody likes Snickers. So about the park, it's a small park. There's pretty much only one trail. Well, there's two separate trails, but they kind of go together. I think we did both of them. I know for sure that we did the river trail, which takes you along the river and then to each of the waterfalls. There's a 20-foot Cascades, 30-foot Upper Falls, 80-foot Middle Falls, and then the big one, 136-foot Lower Falls. The hike is a strenuous hike, so you want to have good knees and good ankles. If you don't, you might not want to do this one. But it goes down, so it's pretty easy going down. You just have to take your time. There's a lot of roots and stuff sticking out, so you don't want to trip. Wear good shoes. But even if you do have not so great knees or ankles, you can at least get down to the falls, and then you can take the service road loop, which is just the service road, and it's a lot easier to walk on, so you don't have to go back up the stairs. Some of the stairs are pretty steep. Some other things to do, there's a butterfly garden, fishing, of course, paddling, my favorite, which we'll get to in a minute. And if you're into birds, bird watching, there's a lot of different kind of species of birds. One thing you always want to do before you go to a state park is to check their website, because a lot of times they have closures or even just alerts about what's going on at the park at that particular time. Like right now, Burgess Falls Visitor Center is being rebuilt, and they're adding an aviary and all that, a bunch of different stuff. So the parking is limited. You can still park in there, but it's good to just kind of check into that before you go, so you don't go all the way there and you have a problem. But if you stay at Whispering Falls RV Park, you don't have to worry about parking, and you can just walk right over. So
first time I ever saw you, I fell in love when you entered the room. And when the light hit your face, we were just kids, but I knew right away that I will be with you until I stop breathing. I will keep loving you as long as my heart's beating. Oh, hold me close, promise you won't let go. I'm nothing without you, I don't know what I would do without you. You are the one I choose, I wanna grow old with you. I'm nothing without you, I don't know what I would do without you. I'm still in love with the way that you smile. And when I look in your eyes, I know that I will be with you the rest of my life. I will be with you until I stop breathing.
And of course, my favorite part, launching a paddleboard and paddling all the way to the base of the largest of the falls, the lower falls. You can do a guided tour or you can go by yourself. We chose to go by ourselves because we have some experience paddling, and we just thought it would be much more fun and just to kind of be together by ourselves, just the family. As far as the guided tours, I will link a couple of the tour guides in the description below. They're very reasonably priced. I think it was maybe around $50, which I thought was pretty good. If you have never paddled before and you're in the market for a paddleboard, now is a good time. They're having a good sale on Amazon. I will link one below. This one right here is on sale. I believe it's 40% off. This is a pretty one. And there's only certain colors that are on sale, so the link will be in the description. You have a couple options of where you can launch, either a kayak or a paddleboard. You can launch at the Cookeville Boat Dock, and that's a full service marina. They have a restaurant, a store. You can rent kayaks or paddleboards. You can paddle to Burgess Falls and Fancher Falls. It's a 10-mile round trip. I believe it's 5 in, 5 out. You can also launch at Cane Hollow Recreation Area, which is what we chose. And the reason we chose that is we just wanted to go to the base of Burgess Falls, and it was a shorter paddle trip. You want to give yourself enough time. It takes about 3 to 4 hours. The website says 3 hours, but 4 hours is probably more like it, because you're probably going to want to stop and take pictures. At the base of the falls, you might want to eat your lunch, get off on the rocks and kind of look around, or even swim a little bit, but that water is cold. As far as the best time to go, the best time of day is early morning before 9 a.m. That way you don't have to deal with a bunch of crowds or big boats or anything like that. And actually I think we only encountered one fishing boat right before the falls. And then After that, we were all by ourselves, and I think a few more people came in after us, and that was it. It was a rainy day, so that might have been why, but we had quite a bit of time alone at the base of the falls, which was pretty cool. Also, a weekday, always weekdays. The best time of year is gonna be late spring and early summer. That's the best time of year to be able to actually paddle or kayak all the way in. Late summer, fall, winter, and early spring aren't great because the water level is too low and you may actually have to beach your kayak and hike the rest of the way in. You'll know if the water is kind of low because once you start getting in there, you'll see rocks kind of sticking out and it'll be having little rapids. The base of the falls is only accessible by paddling in. There are no trails or anything like that to get to the base of the falls. That's the only way in, which is kind of cool. That made it even more of a cool adventure. Paddling to the base of Burgess Falls can actually be really dangerous. So there's a few things you want to know. The Burgess Falls are downstream from Center Hill Reservoir, and there's a dam to control water levels for electricity production. So during high times of electricity use, they will release water to produce more electricity. They have release schedules, but depending on how much electricity is being used, if there's a higher demand, they will release water anytime. If water is released, there's actually warning signs that you need to get out of there. And that will be strobe lights, and I believe there's horns. And if you hear those or see the strobe lights, you just need to leave, like immediately. So just know the risks and be aware, you know, be safe. Wear a life jacket. You're required to have a life jacket on any watercraft in Tennessee. You don't have to wear it, but you are required to have it. I suggest you wear it. It's just not worth it. You trying to get ahead of me? Why?
Ooh, now time to go through the moss. Oh gosh. I see him! I see him!
Oh my gosh, Tammy. That is so...
Ew.
That was a bad idea.
Wow.
Wait, let me go backwards. Don't do that. You're gonna tip me. Oh God.
Oh shoot! Stick. Oh. Oh shoot.
Another thing when you're paddling around there, you might want to just watch for trees and rocks because there are a lot of trees that get covered up by water. You don't want to damage your paddleboard or your kayak. We recommend packing a lunch and eating it, you know, on the lake or once you get to the falls. And I recommend a hat no matter what, because even if it starts raining, let's say it's cloudy, but if it starts raining, at least you won't have it going in your face, especially if you're wearing glasses. And don't forget water. And sunscreen. The paddle from Cane Hollow Recreation Area to the base of Burgess Falls is 4 miles in and out. By the way, all state parks in Tennessee are free to get into. Did you know that when you're traveling in Tennessee and you go through tunnels, that it's actually a tradition to honk? If you didn't know, I'm warning you now, so when you're going through a tunnel and you hear somebody honking, they're probably not honking at you. They're probably just mindlessly honking because it's a tradition. So go ahead and join in.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things.
Casey in the boneyard.
Oh, an alligator guard!
Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring.
Oh my my God, Candy. Isn't that incredible?
Yeah. That is just beautiful.
Golden, I follow him. Golden, golden.
Anytime you're visiting the South, especially Tennessee. Tennessee is my favorite southern state, I have to say. Hands down. Well, I haven't been to all the southern states, but so far it's my favorite. When you're in the South or in Tennessee, you have to have some banana pudding, some real legitimate southern banana pudding. You can find that in this video right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.